I finally got this Ice Queen skin. I cannot tell you how many games of that stupid 5v5 maze snowball thing I did to get this, but here it is. I have it now. So let's decide if the skin is worth it or not. In the inventory, this is kind of what it starts to look like. We have literally what looks like Elsa. And starting up at the face and the color scheme, we basically just have this nice icy blue and white and some kind of just darker blue for accent color every here and there, but that's about it. So starting up at the top, we have this nice ice crown and it goes all the way around. Dude, look at that. It has 5 little points on there, 2 the same size on both sides and 1 bigger one right here in the forehead. That is honestly really pretty. I love that it spikes and it actually has spikes coming out the side of it. I love that her hair is also whited out. I think that is so cool. She even has the white eyebrows on there. She looks like Elsa. She straight up looks like Elsa if Elsa had white hair. But anyways, man, I love this. She has some blue ice earrings on as well as it's really hard to tell, and we'll be able to tell a little bit later once we do the highlight intro for her. But it looks like she has some cuff on the side of her ear right here, made out of ice as well. But anyways, I digress. So onto her chest. Again, all of the armor pieces are actually made out of this really blue ice. I really like that. So on the front, it actually just has this nice little blue ice armor on here. The wrists, they look exactly the same on both arms except the shoulder pads. But the wrists actually have these nice little blue ice that go pretty much all the way around on this one and then just forward on this one. And she has these little elbow pads right here. On this shoulder, on her left shoulder, she actually has a snowflake embedded into the ice shoulder pad. Right here on the front, kind of just like where the heart would be, we have a nice little ice sickle embedded right there. And over here, not really anything too fantastic. She has this nice little white cloak on that kind of, it's not really centered all the way on the back, so it kind of is offset in the back. And even on the back, it has these nice snowflake patterns. Dude, that is really cool. So we have these little straps that I guess could connect somewhere. I don't think so. I think those are just purely for aesthetics. But here we have on the boots, and the boots are actually some of my favorite parts of this whole skin. I just love how they're formed. The entire boot is pretty much a giant mechanical icicle. I mean, like, look at that. Look at that. Literally, we have some ice spikes coming out on the side of the skin as well. The very bottom is kind of like an ice plow almost, with some dark blue integrated in there to give it a little pop of color, as well as highlighted yellow light. I love that. Right here we actually have a little satchel on the side of her left leg. It's just a white pack with a brown leather strap going around the back of it. And on the back of her body, we actually have, this is where that little flag comes up. And I'm really hoping that this changes color, or maybe it's even an ice flag. We'll go into detail on that a little bit later. But right here, we have, this kind of looks to be like a paw in my opinion. I don't really know if that's supposed to be like that, but it literally looks like a paw with ice like claws. I think that's cool. I don't really know if that's what it's supposed to be, but it kind of reminds me of like a cat or like a snow leopard or something if it was made out of ice. But the whole pack is just made out of solid ice, and I really like that. Under the rocket flail, we have, ooh man, that's pretty. We have again that light blue and dark blue. There's not really any white on this other than like a few little colors right here. I wish this staff right here would have been completely white instead of this like grayed out material, but nonetheless, that looks really good. The barrier shield is so phenomenal. Look at that. We have a giant snowflake in the middle of it. The border of the shield is a complete blue ice. And it's kind of hard to tell. I'll zoom in on this little corner, and it's in all the corners. But when you shine it in the right light, it actually has this nice little hollow snowflake effect on there. You'll never be able to tell that in game. But the fact that it's there, it's so cool. I mean, look at that. I really like that. So anyways, now that we have the skin equipped, let's go through some emotes. We have cheer, taunt, power flail, cut, hilarious, kneel, recalibrate, dance. Up next we have our victory poses. We have confident, rally, relaxed, pumpkin, toast, sparkling companion, kneel, noble, and medal. And for our highlight intros we have defender, Flail. Rally. And Shield Bash. So lastly, let's take a look at this golden weapon and shield. So here is what it looks like before the gold, and this is what it looks like after. And I will say, it definitely takes off a little bit of the skin just because we lost the ice, and that is that's the thing that made the skin really cool. You can't tell that there's any ice on this. I wish they would have maybe turned the dark blue into it and left some of the actual ice. I mean, it's in the middle of it, but you can't really tell. What's the barrier shield look like? That's all right too. It definitely left a little bit of the ice like on the back, which that doesn't make any sense. That looks a little goofy that that's not the same. But yeah, without there being the ice on the shield, it kind of just looks a little off. So, I mean, it looks cool. I like the gold, but it definitely, I think, would have looked a little bit better without the gold. Now let's check out this highlight intro for Brig. Oh, wow. Oh, that's really pretty too. And I didn't notice this before, but on her sleeves, like that little cape she has on, that actually has that snowflake pattern on it as well. And you can see it on the sleeves right here, and you can see it right here on this sleeve, and all the way down here on the bottom. It's really light, but it is there. That is really cool. Man, look at that. We can even see some closer up details. Yeah, she definitely has something on her ear right here. We even have some painted fingernails. I can't tell if those are white or pink. Can't really tell, but anyways, let's take a look at what this looks like in first person. So the first thing we can see is this giant flare of the flail. Actually, I think her fingernails are pink. They look pink behind all those words down there. But anyways, the flail looks so cool in game. I mean, look at this. It's just straight up ice with dark blue, and the ice. Oh, the ice even shimmers, bro. Dude, it literally shines. That is so cool. We even have an animated detail on this thing. Oh wow, that is beautiful. But anyways, again, we can see the dark blue and light blue create a really, really, really good ambiance right there. What's the shield look like when we do this? Nice, so you can see the ice going around the shield in the top corners. You can see her holding the flail right there. The back, nice, 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 nice. We have the crown on the top. I really like this. That looks really cool. All right, what's our dash look like? Not really anything too spectacular. What does our hit look like? So we can see a little bit of the gauntlet right there. Again, nothing too much. What does high look like? Hey. Alright, here's what it look like when we're hitting our enemies. What's the shield bash look like? Nice. And here's our shift ability. We shoot it out. You can't really see too much of it doing anything, but you know, whatever. So I've been back here trying to kill these robots just to see if I can get any unique voice lines for like killing robots. And I haven't gotten any for healing either. So with that being said, let's go over this ult and let's see what that looks like. Do we get any unique flag? Looks like we still just have that, you know, normal flag on there. That's a little sad. I wish we would have gotten like an ice flag or something. I think that would have been really, 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 really cool. But anyways, I think it's time for us to go over a rating on this skin. And I'm gonna go over some dislikes real quick, just because I really did not like the gold guns. The gold guns really were a little lame to me, and not even from the fact that it was gold. I mean, if it was any other skin, I feel like it would have been really cool. But just for the fact that the gold really covered up 99% of the really cool stuff in the skin, it's really disappointing. Other than that, the unique voice lines is like literally the only other complaint I have. I know this is, you know, it's like a seasonal one where everybody can have it and it doesn't cost any money to get. But I wish we would have gotten some unique, you know, ice-themed unique voice lines on this skin. But positives, dude, it is so pretty. This skin is beautiful. This is probably the best Brig skin we have. And I have the goat skin, bro. That skin is phenomenal too. But this one, seriously, is so pretty. And you can only get it right now. This is gonna be like probably the last time we're ever gonna be able to get it as well. So this is a great reward for playing all those stupid game modes that I don't think anybody likes. But man, I love the color scheme on this. I love that the ice shimmers and shines. I mean, look at it. It even has like an animated effect on the icicles as well. I love the dark blue and light blue and how it just makes a really pretty color scheme. Everything about the skin is just phenomenal in my opinion. I really, really, really like this skin, and I'm gonna straight up give this skin a 9.5 out of 10. There's not many things wrong with it. And this skin is free too. All you have to do is play, okay? So that makes it even better. So anyways, I think this skin is totally worth it. I really hope that I can you know, see all of y'all wear this at some point because it is a really, really, really awesome skin. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I will see y'all later.